What's up everybody, it is I, Hero Vange, and welcome to another Pokemon Go PvP Rainbow Cup Tournament video. Today, we're gonna cover my weighted cup. What does that even mean? Weighted, what does that mean? Well, what that means is that the points that I get from this tournament affect my rank 10 times more than all the other tournaments that I've done. I actually did 3 tournaments. This one was my best one. So yeah, this is gonna be an insane learning experience for the people who have their Rainbow Cup tournaments on the weekend, or I guess who still have Rainbow Cup tournaments on the weekend. Good luck guys. This is also gonna be the last Rainbow Cup video that I post, so I hope I taught you enough. I hope you're prepared. You got this. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into the video. Now my team looks exactly like it did yesterday, right? But it's not. There's actually some differences. The team that I went with was Slowbro with Confusion, Psychic, and Ice Beam. Fortress with Bug Bite, Earthquake, and Rock Tomb. Venusaur with Razor Leaf, Frenzy Plant, and Sludge Bomb. Charizard, and this is where it becomes different, right? With Air Slash, Blast Burn, and Dragon Claw. Quagsire with Mudshot, Stone Edge, and Earthquake. And finally, Lantern with Charge Beam, Thunderbolt, and Hydro Pump. That's another thing that I changed. So what's up with the moveset swaps? Really quick, right? Because I want to get into the battles. Lantern is just too slow with Water Gun. That's why I swapped over to Charge Beam. That's it. Done deal. Better Mantine counter as well. What about Air Slash on Charizard? Well, here's the thing. It's just got better coverage, okay? It still has the grass. It still has Fortress. It can still do that job just fine. But it's also got opposing fire types because Fire Spin is resisted. Air Slash is neutral. So you've got those now, right? You can actually depend on Charizard to beat those guys. Plus, you can now beat Poliwrath more dependably, right? More dependably. It could still do it before, but yeah, more dependent. More, I can speak English, yes. And also, if you run the play where you swap in your Charizard and let's say, they swap in a Quagsire and you burn 2 shields, you might actually kill that Quagsire, okay? Depending on the moveset, right? But yeah, that's a more viable thing to do now. So yeah, let's get into the battles. Now my first opponent was June Nestor, and I noticed that on his team, he had 4 Pokemon that I could beat with my Lantern, Ninetales, Seaking, Kingdra, and Fortress. I could beat all those with my Charge Beam Lantern. Plus, it didn't die to Victory Bell as fast as my Quagsire did, so definitely Lantern is the way to go. Now, since he has Kingdra, it might seem like Fortress is the better lawnmower for the job, but here's the thing. My Air Slash Charizard can beat Victory Bell, Ninetales, Kingdra, and Fortress. So definitely Air Slash Charizard is the way to go. Now both my Charizard and my Lantern can be beat by Quagsire, so I brought my Razor Leaf Venusaur. So yeah, let's get into the first battle. So we're gonna start the match off with Lantern versus Kingdra. Lantern can actually beat Kingdra if it has Charge Beam. If it has Water Gun, it can't. There's actually some IV spreads of Kingdra that can take a Thunderbolt, but yeah, I was anticipating that he was gonna swap, right? Because he does have that Victory Bell plus, Razor Leafers. They're fantastic, like with hit and run type of thing, right? So yeah, I was kind of like anticipating that this would happen. So I take it out with my Charizard, purely farming. I was trying to get the Blast Burn, but yeah, we have a CMP tie. I threw the Blast Burn. If I threw the Dragon Claw, I probably could have gotten to another one, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. I thought that he was gonna bring in something that could beat my Charizard and not the Kingdra. But also, Blast Burn does a lot of damage, so you know what? It doesn't really matter. Okay, so we take out the Kingdra with the Razor Leaf Venusaur, and his last Pokemon is Quagsire. Fantastic, okay? Frenzy Plant, GG. So I wanted to swap the flow. I wanted to lead with my Frenzy Plant Venusaur because I did lead with my Lantern in the previous match. So I was thinking that he might go for the Quagsire lead. So if he does that, fantastic. If he leads with Victory Bell, still good. My Grass type can kill his Grass type. Here's the thing. If my Venusaur can't take out Quagsire, then I've got Slowbro in the back just in case he has Quagsire because I now know that he likes it. So let's see how we do. So we're gonna start the match off with Venusaur versus Fortress. I got predicted super hard counter, so I have to swap right away to my Charizard, and he swaps in his Quagsire. This is the first time that I'm running the play, right? The Charizard play, which is, if you don't know what that is, check that video right there, right? This is the first time that I'm running it against Quagsire with my Air Slash Charizard, and you'll see that it's actually fantastic. It can definitely 100% take out Quagsire if it has a little bit of energy advantage. Okay, look at this. Okay, boom, super close. If I went for the Blast Bird there and not the what do you call it, the Dragon Claw, I could have taken it out. Plus I could have taken out this Ninetales. Plus I could have taken out that Fortress. But because I got scared that it would have, hit me with a Stone Edge, I swapped to my Venusaur, which is, what I usually do in the play. But yeah, you can, with Air Slash Charizard, you can definitely kill Quagsire, and that's gonna be insane, right? So yeah. But unfortunately, because I ran the classic play, yeah, he was able to get energy on his Ninetales. I was thinking, should I not charge it up all the way right here? But yeah, because his Ninetales had energy, rips. That Fortress was giving me a lot of problems, and even though my Air Slash Charizard can definitely handle it, it can't handle it fast enough. So I need to bulk up my Fortress coverage. So I took out my Grass type, I brought in Quagsire. Here's my thinking. As long as I kill Victory Bell with Charizard, I think I got this. Alright, let's see how we do. So we're gonna start the match off with a Lantern versus Kingdra. Okay, we already saw how this plays out earlier. Let's see how it plays out now. Okay, so he's fighting. I'm gonna throw the first Thunderbolt. He's gonna block it. I was anticipating the swap, right? As you can see, right? But yeah, I was wondering why he wasn't swapping. Why hasn't he brought out his Victory Bell yet? Right? Maybe it's because he didn't bring it. Maybe he doesn't have his Victory Bell. So, you know what? Even if he burned both shields, I think it's safe to bring in my Quagsire, farm up a little bit, and see what he has. Okay, so definitely still have the Charizard in the back for Victory Bell if ever. But yeah, okay, so I take out the Kingdra. I charged up a little bit over the Stone Edge. He brings in Fortress, so I'm like, okay, you don't have Victory Bell for sure. I hit it with an Earthquake. I swapped to my Charizard. What's in the back? I'm not really sure. I wanted to get some energy on my Charizard. I thought that this was a Rock Tomb, so yeah, I blocked it. What you got in the back? It's Ninetales. And my Air Slash Charizard is gonna have a field day because I can definitely take this thing out. Plus I had energy, right? So you know what? Yeah, we got that. And then Fortress. Got it. Now my next opponents, Just Dance, had 5 Pokemon that I could possibly beat with my Slowbro. Situational though. Ivysaur I could beat if it doesn't have Razor Leaf. Ninetales, yes, I can beat that. Lantern, if I hit the Psychic, yes, I got that. Mantine, yes. Straight Ice Beams, I got that. And Quagsire, if I block the Earthquake. Even though my Slowbro had a lot of situational matchups, I was willing to bet that it could pull off the lead win. Now the one Pokemon on his team that gave Slowbro problems was Fortress, so I brought my Charizard. If I get that lead win, I can probably get that win, maybe? Let's see how we do. And so it begins with Slowbro versus Lantern. It definitely begins. Can I land the Psychic? Well, first I have to block this first Thunderbolt because I definitely want a chance to get, that Psychic off. Okay, so I go straight Psychic. Is he gonna block? No! Fantastic! Did you see that damage though? That was some fantastic damage. Plus 1 confusion. It's all good. He pulls out Fortress. There we go. I saw this coming. You know I saw this coming, okay? Only thing that could give my Slowbro problems. Okay, so we got Charizard, plus we got Venusaur. Venusaur can probably clean up whatever's in the back, right? So yeah. Alright. Block this Rock Tomb. He's gonna swap, obviously. Oh my god. No, I cannot beat whatever he has in the back with Venusaur. That's dumb. This thing, when I saw it, I was like, alright, GG, you got me. Good strats. Mantine, he went double anti-grass plus his lawnmower. Mantine can kill my Charizard, so rips. Good strat. Excellent. I got outplayed. I got predicted, okay? GG. Just Dance. Okay, I see you. Alright. That was a good strat. Here's the thing. I was thinking, Mantine users. Why didn't I see it? Mantine users love Mantine, right? That's why they would choose Mantine over Charizard, because they love Mantine. So okay. You know what? Let's bring 2 Mantine. I can speak English. Counters, Quagsire, and Lantern. Plus my Lantern is a Charge Beam Lantern because he's most likely gonna bring it again, right? Plus, I've got like overlap against Fortress. All three of these Pokemon can take out Fortress. Plus, Charizard can take out the grass type. So I was thinking save Charizard for the grass type, take Fortress out with one of the other two, plus take Mantine out with one of the... Yes, you got the idea. Let's see how we do. And so it begins once again with Quagsire versus Mantine. Got it. Friggin' knew it. Mantine users love their Mantine. Okay, so dangerous thing about Mantine though is that if you double shield and throw straight ice beams, you can actually kill Quagsire. I got scared when he threw the ice beam because I was like, oh my god, does he know that? Does he know that? Let me, you know what? Okay, so he didn't block that second one, but you know what? Take it. Alright, take it. Save that last shield. I got off the Stone Edge. Is he gonna block though? No. Fantastic. Okay, so Mantine out of the way. Alright. He pulls out Fortress. Okay, so I've got two Pokemon that can kill Fortress. Only one Pokemon that can kill grass types. You know what? Use Lantern. Definitely use Lantern because I don't want my Charizard to die. Okay, don't block the Rock Tomb. How did I predict that was a Rock Tomb? I don't know. I just felt it, okay? It just felt too early, okay? I don't move count when it comes to Fortress because I don't want to get dizzy, okay? So yeah, Thunderbolt. He blocks that. I'm definitely gonna block this. It's a Rock Tomb. Alright, I swapped to my Charizard thinking that the last Pokemon might be a Grass type. It's not! It's not! It's not! He got me again! Oh my god. Oh god. GG Just Dance. GG. My next opponent is RJ Co. And he was in the tournament that I was at last night, the night before. And the night before, I was using Slowbro quite a lot. I was talking about Slowbro with him quite a lot. And so even though my Slowbro has a lot of fantastic possible, wins, I'm going with Lantern, who has 4 solid wins, right? Charizard, Azumarill, Lantern, if that's a Water Gun Lantern, and Fortress. Now, since RJ doesn't have a Confusion user, I don't think there's a point to using my Fortress, so I went with Charizard because Charizard can beat his Charizard if it's a Fire Spin, Venusaur, and also Fortress. And finally, since he has so many water types and because Charizard and Lantern are weak to Quagsire, I've got my Venusaur. I was hoping and praying that RJ remembered our conversation about Slowbro and Slowpoke, and we were just talking about that so much the night before, so yeah, let's see how we do. So we're gonna start the match off with Lantern versus Fortress. Yes! He remembered. Because we were talking about like Slowpoke, Slowbro. He was trying to convince me that I think Slowpoke was better. I think like we were just talking about Confusion users like most of the night. So yeah, fantastic. But here's the thing, okay? Because my Lantern is now a Charge Beam, and because he got that Rock Tomb Shield Bait, he actually killed my Lantern. So dang! Oh my god, that sucks. That just sucks so bad, but that was a subliminal message prediction type of thing. So yeah, it kind of paid off though, a little bit, I think, because my Charizard was able to farm up energy. He brings in his Charizard against my Charizard, and I'm like, oh my god, I got this. Plus, you can see that there's fire. There's like a fire animation happening. So his Charizard is definitely a Fire Spin, right? Take a look at that. We got that. And then his last Pokemon is a Venusaur. Fantastic. Blast Burn. GG. So here's the thing. I was still very tempted to bring in Slowbro because he's got so many possible positive matchups. Some of the matchups, they're dependent on me hitting the Psychic. But yeah, only Fortress really beats out my Slowbro. So I wanted to bring him in, right? So yeah, I thought that I could risk it as long as I brought in 2 Pokemon that can handle Fortress. So yeah, let's see how we do. So we start the match off with Lantern versus Quagsire. I should have swapped the flow. I should have led with my Slowbro. Yep, that's what I should have done. Or led with my Venusaur. I don't know. I should have just swapped the flow for sure. So yeah, he pulls out Venusaur on my Slowbro. I was thinking, you know what? Maybe I can actually beat this thing. And I got 1 Ice Beam. You see that, right? Yeah, I burned 1 shield with Ice Beam. And here's the thing. I get off another Ice Beam right here. But I think what I should have done was I should have just gone straight Confusions. Because he comes out with like that much HP, right? Like that much HP. And he hits me with a Frenzy Plant. That's insane. So I think I should have just gone straight Confusions, thrown a Psychic at the next Pokemon, but yeah, it is what it is. this is already a GG. Because he's got Quagsire, I've got 2 Pokemon that are weak to Quagsire, and yeah, there's no way. There is no way. Okay, so yeah. Plus he's got Lantern in the back, so yeah. If I had my Venusaur, if I just brought my Venusaur, I could have handled this for sure, but it is what it is, right? So here's the thing, we have a common friend, me and RJ, that, you know, doesn't swap the flow, right? He doesn't. And I heard this from somebody, and I thought that RJ might think that I also don't swap the flow, so I led with Venusaur. Let's see how we do. And so it begins with a Venusaur versus Quagsire. Fantastic first matchup. He swaps his Venusaur. He gets off a couple of Vine Whips, so I'm going Charizard because my Slowbro, I mean, I'm probably gonna have to burn both shields already because he has the energy advantage to kill this thing. So yeah, definitely not Slowbro. Okay, so I take it out. Well, you know, I take the Sludge Bomb first to deny the enemy of energy, right? Which is good. This is a real win with Charizard. If you come out with low HP, that's fantastic. Okay, so I do the Blast Burn, hit Charizard doing a lot of work, right? I hit Quagsire for like a lot, and then it disappears because my Venusaur is a Razor Leaf Venusaur, and his last Pokemon is Lantern. So fantastic. GG RJ. GG. GG. Now my next opponent, Dan the Navigator, had Raikou on his team. That's important because my Slowbro and my Charizard are both weak to electric. My Slowbro would have been fantastic for his team, but since he has that Raikou, plus since I didn't know what moveset his Venusaur had, I didn't want to risk it. Another thing that I noticed on his team was that he had all 3 Lawnmowers. He had Mantine, Charizard, and Forretress. The thing about Mantine is it would have been a good choice because my 2 Lawnmowers can't beat Mantine. So I was thinking, you know what, maybe Lantern might be the way to go. It's not as weak to electric as Slowbro. Maybe it's the way to go. And so that's the team comp that I went with. I went with Lantern, Venusaur, and Charizard. Venusaur is specifically there for Raikou. Let's see how we do. So we start the match off with Lantern versus Venusaur. That is bad. What type is it? Is it... No, it's not a Razor Leaf. Okay, charge up a little bit and then swap. Okay, I swapped to my Charizard. He swapped to his Quagsire. Okay. This isn't that bad. I can kind of like turn this around if I run the play. Okay, burn both shields. He's got Sludge Bomb. Oof. Can I make it? I was at this point in time, I wasn't sure, right? Okay, so I definitely need to block. It's another Sludge Bomb. This is bad. I can feel the Stone Edge coming. Okay, is this a Stone Edge? He still went for Sludge Bomb. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. I got the Blast Burn and I killed the Quagsire. Okay, but the thing is now I don't have anything to kill his Venusaur. And so, this is GG. Yeah. Maybe I could have like left my Lantern in and then beat his Venusaur with my Charizard. And then that's what I was thinking, right? Maybe just sacrifice the lead and then come back later, right? I mean, that might have been better because my Charizard can beat his Charizard. And then my Venusaur could beat his Quagsire, right? So, I don't know. I had a lot of opposing thoughts in my mind, right? I wanted to bring in the Slowbro because I knew that his Venusaur was a Vine Whip, but I was still scared of Raikou. I don't know. I wanted to do it this way, right? I wanted to lead with my Quagsire. If ever it's a Venusaur again, just let it go. Just let it go, and then, yeah. I should have done that in the first match, okay? My Lantern is there to kill his Charizard specifically, okay? Because he probably really likes the Venusaur-Charizard combo, and then my Charizard is there specifically to kill his Venusaur, okay? So I'll just make sure that my Charizard kills that Venusaur. That's it. That was the plan. Let's see how we do. So we're gonna start the match off with Quagsire versus Venusaur once again. So I'm gonna follow the plan, okay? I'm gonna let it go. And I think that's the better choice, right? I don't think if I swap in my Charizard, he's gonna swap out, and then I'm gonna not have anything to kill Venusaur, right? So that's a bad idea. Okay, let it go. Pull out my Charizard. He's gonna swap out. It's Quagsire, and I'm like, oh my god, I should have kept the same team comp as earlier, right? I should have, if I had my Venusaur, I could have swapped in my Venusaur here, killed or like maimed basically his Quagsire. His Charizard is gonna come in, I'm gonna beat that down with my Charizard, and then I'm gonna kill his Venusaur with my Charizard type of thing. So, Man, that sucks. That really, really sucks. But yeah, now I have to use my Charizard to kill his Quagsire. I swap to my Lantern. Obviously, he's gonna swap in his Venusaur because that was a long time. That switch timer is gone. Okay? GG. GG right here. Okay, I was thinking that I could actually battle this thing down, but he gets to a Sludge Bomb. GG. My match against Dan the Navigator was probably the most interesting match this whole tournament, right? Because on the first match, the better thing to do was to just let my Lantern go, right? I had my Lantern as the lead, I should have let it go, and then it would have been the better choice. For the second match, what I should have done was I should have swapped my Charizard in. Because if I swapped my Charizard in, his Quagsire would come in, I would kill it, right? I would come out with an okay amount of HP, like red, but still, you know, usable. I could have swapped out when his Charizard came in into my Quagsire, drawing out the Venusaur once again, and then just, you know, let it kill my Quagsire. And then kill that with my Charizard, and then kill his Charizard with my Lantern. That's what I should have done, which is, man. Rips. GG though. My next opponent is my buddy DJ, and I saw that he doesn't have a Fortress, so I am definitely bringing my Slowbro, even if his Victory Bell can beat my Slowbro. It's not by a lot. We got Slowbro, we got Venusaur, we got Charizard. I was hoping for a good lead. Let's see how we do. This is one of the best tournament matches that I've ever had. Maybe the best. Maybe the best match that I've ever had. Okay, so it's crazy. You'll see what happens. Okay, so I pop out my Charizard, horrible lead that matchup, plus I can speak English. Okay, Lantern versus Charizard. It's not looking good. Okay, I swap to my Venusaur. Maybe he has Kingdra in the back. Yeah, I got Kingdra. No, he's got Ninetales. It's not looking good. It's looking really, really bad. Like horrible. It sucks. But I have two shields. Plus I have an Air Slash Charizard. Plus his Ninetales is kind of looking like a snack with shields. Okay, so I go for it. I'm gonna blow my energy. He got a charge move off though. I had a shield though. I'm gonna blow my energy on this Lantern, and I am gonna blow it to Kingdom Come. Got the Dragon Claw. Look at that HP, guys. Insane. Match 1. Like, how do you follow up match 1? Honestly, I don't think any of my matches have ever been that epic, so yeah. We're swapping the flow. Let's see how we do. So we start the match off with Venusaur versus Lantern. Fantastic first matchup. We got this. Okay. He swaps in his Ninetales. There's a little bit of lag, but then I swap to my Slowbro. Fantastic. Okay, so far looking good. Okay. Honestly, like, I blocked the Solar Beam. Fantastic. Oh yeah. But honestly, the other matches are just gonna feel really boring compared to match 1. Am I right? Like, match 1 was just crazy, insane. Like, I totally flipped over the game. Like, I don't know. I don't think I'm ever gonna have a match as good as match number 1, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna get off a Blast Burn right here. It's gonna burn that last shield. And then I swap to my Venusaur to deny the energy. It's super boring, right? It's super, compared to match 1, man. Compared to match 1, like, when am I ever gonna have a match like as good as that ever? I don't need. GG. Now my next opponent is Fisherman Freed, and as you can see on his team, Slowbro is definitely the better choice for my water type because Quagsire and Lantern can't handle all this grass, plus his Slowbro can possibly kill them if it hits the Psychic. Lantern's dead, and if it blocks the Earthquake, then Quagsire's dead. So definitely Slowbro is the way because Slowbro can handle Mantine, Ivysaur if it has Divine Whip, which I do think that it does have Divine Whip because he has Victory Bell, right? It can handle Quagsire if I block the Earthquake. It can handle Ninetales, plus Slowbro is a mirror match. Now, since Fisherman Freed had Slowbro, I decided that Fortress was the better lawnmower to use because it can double as a Slowbro counter. Now, that's the team comp that I decided with, and I decided to round it out with Venusaur because Venusaur can also kill Slowbro and can also protect Slowbro from Victory Bell. So, let's see how we do. So, we start the match off with Slowbro versus Mantine. Fantastic first matchup. I definitely have this. I just have to throw straight Ice Beams. We got this. Okay, so I'm not gonna block the first Aerial Ace, trying to save those shields. Go for the Ice Beam right here. Is he gonna block? He doesn't block. Okay, so that thing is almost dead. He swaps to Victory Bell. and he got me. He hit and run me, but the thing is, my Slowbro did its job. I don't really have to worry about that Mantine, especially with my Razor Leaf Venusaur in the back. Okay, I got that. Okay, so he hits my Fortress with an Acid Spray, and I was kind of worried that he had Ninetales in the back, but he actually had Quagsire. So fantastic. I got this matchup because my Razor Leaf Venusaur is he's got this. He's just got this. Okay, so Mantine comes out, but yeah, we got this. Out comes Quagsire once again. I've got shields. Block it. He had a super acid spray team, so yeah, GG. My team comp is looking pretty solid. I was pretty confident in this team, and I just wanted to swap the flow. Let's see how we do. So we start the match off with Fortress versus Slowbro. Fantastic first matchup. He swaps right away to his Mantine, and I swap to my anti-flyer, Slowbro. Okay, so I got this. I go straight Ice Beams, and I got this. Yeah, he's got a little bit of energy advantage. Okay, right here, I decide to block. Okay, he gets off an Aerial Ace. I'm gonna go Ice Beam. Yeah, I actually found out that if you swap in your Slowbro on the Mantine, you can't actually kill it because it gets to another Aerial Ace. But, you know, it is what it is. I basically did the job, right? So, yeah. Not that worried about it, but now I have two Pokemon that are weak to fire types, right? But I mean, in the first match, he didn't really bring his Ninetales. He brought out his Slowbro again. I'm like, okay, that means you don't have a fire type. Nope, he actually did have a fire type. He was just really saving it for, you know, the last minute. So yeah, this sucks. This really sucks. I guess he played me. He definitely played me, yeah. Because his Ninetales would have done double effective damage on my Fortress plus, yeah. GG. My opponent figured out that he needed that Ninetales to beat my team because I was using two Pokemon that were weak to fire. So I was thinking that since he's so dead set on that Ninetales, probably by now, let me take out my Fortress. Let me bring in my other water Pokemon Lantern, and this is very risky. Very risky. Okay, I can take out Slowbro with my Lantern if I block the Psychic. If he has Psychic, but I definitely need to block, like, the right thing, okay? I can't take out the Grass-type Pokemon anymore, right? With that slot. I have to rely on my Venusaur to beat Victory Bell, or else it's GG. Okay, so risky. Let's see how we do. So we're gonna start the match off with Slowbro mirror match. I want you to look at where I'm tapping, okay? Look at that. I'm tapping on the body of Slowbro, okay? Nowhere near the charge attacks. All right, watch this. I take the Ice Beam. It throws the Ice Beam for some reason. I don't know why. I was gonna go for the Psychic because it would have done more damage, right? It is what it is, okay? But then I go for the Ice Beam, and I think that the first charge clash, I was able to piggyback because I was able to get it off first. Plus, you know, I think my Slowbro has better IV, so yeah, I won. This is fantastic because I get to see what his next Pokemon is, which is Mantine, and I have the perfect Pokemon for that Charge Beam Lantern, okay? That definitely, like, super hard counter for that Pokemon. He pulls out Ninetales. Fantastic. Okay, so he doesn't have a Grass-type Pokemon. I was thinking at this time, I definitely need to block this. Dang, it was a Psyshock. I got shield baited. I go for the Thunderbolt. I burn that last shield. I swap to my Razor Leaf Venusaur. And my Razor Leaf Venusaur is actually gonna take out his Ninetales. Fantastic. His Mantine is now battling my Lantern, and I have so much HP left, right? I can take this, right? Yeah. I get to the Thunderbolt. I can speak English. GG. So my next opponent, I am just gonna call him Lens, because if I try to pronounce his name, I am going to embarrass myself. We've got 5 Pokemon that I can beat with my Slowbro. Venusaur if it doesn't have Razor Leaf, Charizard, Quagsire, Mantine, and Azumarill if I hit the Psychic. Slowbro is definitely gonna be on the team, and I'm going to bring my Charizard to protect it from Fortress. And instead of my Grass-type Pokemon, I brought in my Lantern because more Fortress coverage, plus he had Mantine, right? And Mantine users love Mantine, and also Azumarill, and Azumarill users love Azumarill. So let's see how we do. So the first match begins with Slowbro versus Quagsire. Fantastic first matchup. I can win this if I block the Earthquake. Here's the thing though, he was overcharging his Quagsire right here, and I got the Ice Beam first. Plus, he didn't block it. Fantastic. That means that even if I get hit with an earthquake, I got this. Okay, so yeah, I take it out. Yeah, good lead matchup. We got that. All right. What's gonna come out? It's Azumarill. Fantastic, because Azumarill users love Azumarill. We've got Lantern. Charge Beam Lantern is gonna shred through this thing. Plus, I don't have to burn all the shields. He swaps the Fortress. Wonderful. This is just amazing because I've got Charizard in the back. It's just aligned, right? Good team comp. Good team comp. Like got me this victory. So yeah, I threw the blast burn. He decided not to block it. Right here, he decides to burn his energy, which is, you know, I don't really mind. It's whatever, right? Okay, cool. I tried to go for the second blast burn, but I couldn't get to it. It doesn't really matter. Okay, we got this matchup. Okay, yeah. Charge Beam Lantern, fantastic finisher as well because it charges up way faster than Water Gun. So yeah, he's gonna get off another charge move. I got a little bit worried that I got shield baited right there, but yeah, I got the Thunderbolt. GG. Okay, same team comp, swap in the flow. Let's see how we do. So we're gonna start the match off with Lantern versus Quagsire. Horrible first matchup. Plus I'm a Charge Beam Lantern, so that's just like, that's not gonna fly. Okay, I swap to my Slowbro. He throws a charge move. I decide to take it. Why? Because I knew that something was gonna come in to farm me up, maybe like a, I don't know, grass type Pokemon or Fortress, and so I didn't want to give it the energy. So yeah, I swap in my Charizard. My only hope of beating this guy, beating Lens, is if my Charizard can kill his Quagsire, which is highly unlikely because yeah, he's got shields. So, you know, I'm gonna try my best. He swapped in his Azumarill and I'm like, oh my god, that's really bad. He just kept his team comp from the first match. And it sucks. But yeah, it is what it is. So, his Quagsire pops out. I throw the Thunderbolt. Interesting thing though, right? I block this charge move right here. I just needed to kill this thing. I throw the Hydro Pump. Is he gonna block? No, I actually killed his Quagsire with my Lantern, but the thing is, yeah, this Azumarill is gonna wreck my Lantern. Yeah, it just CMP tie, and then he got off the play rough, so I lost, so rips. It was close though, close. Final deciding match. I decided to just revert back to the old flow, just in case he just kept the same team comp, because I really felt that he was gonna keep the same team comp, okay? Let's see how we do. So we start the match off with Slowbro versus Quagsire. It's just insane how ballsy this guy is. Same team comp, 3 matches. Insane, okay? So, but the thing is, he learned from his mistakes. He goes for the Stone Edge Shield Bait, and he got it. So yeah, this next charge move is gonna be lethal. It's gonna be Earthquake. So I was like, you know what? I don't want to give the Switch advantage. It's too valuable. This is the last match. I'll block it, okay? I farmed out the last of it, and yeah, he swapped in Fortress. I'm like, that's a waste of that energy, okay? I swapped in my Charizard because I still have Lantern in the back to kill Fortress. I still got that, right? Difficult though because he still has that one shield, right? And I need to kill it. So yeah, but I don't know. I was able to burn that last shield right there. Fantastic, because I needed that. I really needed that, and now I am going to farm out the rest of this Azumarill. I'm not gonna block. Well, I mean, I can't because, yeah, I'm not gonna throw a charge move, okay? And I'm gonna hit that Fortress with a Hydro Pump. Go for it. Boom. I was thinking of swapping right here, but then I was also thinking that he might burn his energy, which is fantastic. Okay, Rock Tomb. Go for the Psychic. GG. And that is how my weighted cup went. I think I did pretty good. 5 wins, 2 losses. That's not bad. I went like 1 win, 1 loss. 1 win, 1 loss. 1 win, and then win. So, I'm pretty happy with that. I just want to throw a big shout out to the Tambayan Express organizers, the admins, and the sponsors, because you guys are really carrying the PvP community. The prize pool was insane, guys. It was like 10,000 coins, 7,000 coins, 5,000, I don't remember, but the prize pool was insane. Plus they had like raffles, they had like plushies, they had Starbucks gift cards. So yeah, the event was really fun. Plus the vibe was amazing. It wasn't just like all about the price, like the feel of the community, you could feel it, man. It's great event, amazing. I had a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned something. Remember to leave a like. Comment down below how your weighted cup went. I hope you did good. You know, I hope you did fantastic. I hope you guys got some dubs, and yeah, let me know, okay? Subscribe if you haven't yet. Ding that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys!